Hey everybody, it's Randy. I was just, I went to let me start from the beginning. It's February 22nd, 2018. I went to my first class yesterday for the Kaiser Permanente program that I enrolled in. So I'm doing the Nutrimed, sorry, I'm trying to keep it quiet, JJ's still sleeping. I'm doing the Nutrimed 500, and this is through Positive Choices at Kaiser Permanente. Basically what it is you get 5 shakes a day, and they're 100 calories a piece, so it's called a VLCD, or very low calorie diet. Supposedly you lose weight pretty fast, and you get healthier. Your cholesterol goes down, blood pressure goes down. A lot of people get off their medications and whatnot. So that's kind of the background of what it is. Now I went to my first class yesterday. Well, let me back it up. So when you first start out, you go to an orientation. And the orientation is about 2 hours, and then from there they schedule you an appointment with the doctor, and that's about another week out or so. And after that, you see the doctor. They go in, they take your blood, they do an EKG, they run some liver tests, they do some kidney tests, they check your potassium, just basic overall, making sure that you are healthy enough and able to do this diet. And then from there, they schedule you a second appointment, and that's about another week out or so, and you go back and the doctor will tell you the results of your tests. My potassium was a little bit high. It was 5.2, so the doctor reordered them to retake my potassium, and she said that could be just because it was like a bad draw, and it went bad in the sample tube, because sometimes if they pull it, the blood vessels break, and when they break, then it can be letting extra potassium into the bloodstream, and can cause a false high reading. And so she ordered it to get redone again. And then you go to your next appointment, and which is directly right after that first appointment. They make them back to back, and you do what's called a body assessment. So I had my body assessment done, and I'll kind of show you what they give you there. So they give you like this Maximize Your Body's Potential book, that's pretty thick. It's like you could read, like that's a big book. And then they have a weigh-in guidebook, and here, this is kind of like your, I guess, official go-to guide on how to do it. So they give you like your appointments, what you're taking. Like I said, I'm doing the Nutrimed, there's your prices and stuff like that, and then your actual body assessment. So here's where they take your before pictures. They give you your weight, they give you your whipped waist to hip ratio. So I guess that's supposed to be below 0.80, and if it's above that, then you have a higher chance of having a heart attack. So they want to see that below that. Mine, she told me, wasn't really bad, because she said that my weight, I hold on to, I'm a pear shape, so I hold on to more weight in my behind and my thighs, which we all know that little Kim over here. And anyways, so this is they just take all your measurements too for your inch loss and stuff like that, and that's pretty much it. And then they tell you what your healthy weight range is and how much you need to lose. So me, totally transparent here, like 100%. On my first body weigh-in, I weighed 252 pounds, so I'm not proud of that by any means. And for my healthy weight, the high, I'm 5'5.5". Actually lost half an inch somewhere, I don't know where, but I believe 155. So I need to lose 100 pounds. Basically is what that is. And it just gives you like some tips and stuff like that, and blah blah blah, your contract that you sign with yourself. And then it has like a bunch of tabs, and I've gone through it a little bit, and it just kind of tells you about it. But I'm going to wait for the classes to go through on that. So I did go to my first class, okay? And the first class was kind of like a introduction class. I talked to some other people in there. It's 100% confidential, so I can't tell you who was in there. But there was some really cool people in there, and I'm actually really excited. So they had some very inspiring stories. One guy was like 350 pounds, and he was in the program for 21 weeks. It was week 21, and he was already down over 125 pounds. And he still had another 100 to go. So he's about halfway there on his journey of losing like 250 pounds, 225 pounds. So that's kind of amazing. Another guy was in there for 10 weeks, already down 54 pounds. They say that the female weight loss comes off a little bit slower. So then the men, men always tend to lose weight a little bit faster than us women. It's not fair. And they give you an order of worksheets. So that was the first half. The second half of the class is basically reading through what the shakes are, how to order your boxes and whatnot, so you can see kind of like what it says. And so it showed you how to order them. So your first 2 weeks you can get an extra box of food, so in case like you drop one of your shakes, or you need to store a couple extra shakes at work, or you need a couple shakes at your mom's house, or whatever, just so you're never not having a shake, because it is so low calorie, you run a risk of passing out. So one of the things I was reading in the book that I'm not happy about either is that I can't ride my motorcycle. So bye-bye Harley until I'm a lot skinnier, I guess, because you do have that risk of fainting and passing out. You can't go in saunas, you can't go in jacuzzis, you can't do anything that like is going to overheat you, anything real strenuous. Is going to kind of watch yourself, and that's pretty much it, because you run that risk at any point. So it just tells you how to order it. You get 5 boxes a week, and your first week you get an extra box, and then your second week you get an extra box, and then after that you don't get any more. And then they have like this bouillon stuff that you could order too. If you're drinking, you can only have like 2 soups a day. So they have like a chocolate, they have vanilla, they have a wild berry, and they have a tomato, and they have chicken noodle, like a chicken, not chicken noodle, I'm sorry, creamy chicken, creamy tomato and creamy chicken. Those are the soups that you can get. I have not tried them yet, so I can't tell you if they're good or not. But I do get my shakes at week number 2. So super excited. That's kind of the overview of what I've got going on today. I will be back with you guys next week as soon as I get my shakes, and I will show you what they look like, and I will tell you how I'm feeling and whatnot. But I actually don't start the shakes until next week, so I get them on the 28th, and I start them on the 1st. So have a great day. Thank you for watching.